Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we return to a classic build that exploits a small quirk in an item we all love. When using the Blast Shower, you can cleanse any negative effects in the game. This surprisingly includes some item cooldowns, like the Kajaro's Band, Runald's Band, and most importantly, Safer Spaces. Because of this, after combining a bunch of fuel cells, gestures, a blast shower, and safer spaces, we can achieve pseudo-immortality. To make this a bit harder and to compensate for the changes I made to the original prompt, I am not allowing myself any healing items, so that any damage I do take is more punishing. Anyways, if you enjoy the video, please subscribe. There is a bomb under my chair that will go off if this video does not get me at least 10 subscribers, so if you guys could do me a huge favor and save me from an involuntary double amputation, that'd be really cool. Other than that though, I hope you enjoy the video. We've arrived. Apparently I turned off the Start Bazaar mod. That's funny. Gotta make sure that... Oh, I accidentally just killed all the mods. Ignore that. Don't worry about it. Look, it's muscle memory, okay? Every time I do that, I turn on God mode, turn off mob spawns, and kill all the actively spawned mobs because that's what I do to take thumbnail photos. And it's easy to forget, you know? It's easy to forget that I am stupid. Anyways, let's get going, yeah? I mean, there's no real idea in order for this video other than just become immortal, you know? We gotta be beefy, we gotta be strong. And this is essentially the Payday 2 dodge build, I think. I've played that game like once, but still, I know a thing or two, because I've seen a thing or two. Topical, what was that, State Farm joke? No, I don't think that's is that State Farm? No, is that the We Are Farmers? Is that the same people? I don't know. Look, I've had a weird day. I am barely recording this. I'm gonna be honest. It's just a silly recording because I'm recording because I sort of have to get a video out, you know? I have it in 4 days and I really gotta get back to work. I have to go to work. Yes. So that's nice, but I had a hectic day today. Me and my friend went out clothes shopping, and I did not buy anything. I bought one shirt, because I needed a white shirt for the summer. Like a white t-shirt. It was nice, and it was cute. I might not wear it outside, because it's a graphic tee, and I prefer plain stuff, but still. And nothing else. Nothing else, because I think the day I die will come before I use a fitting room in a clothing shop, especially a Macy's. Like, I don't really care for, like, certain stores or whatever store I buy my clothes from, but, God, Macy's is just icky. Macy's is a complete mess. There's so much space in the building and so few employees that it's, like, empty, and the lack of people is almost overwhelming in a way. And it's just not my kind of store, you know? I'm gonna start, at least, doing my shopping at Torrid, because they have clothing that fits me, and I like the style that they show. But, you know, when I'm at Macy's, it's like, this is designed for 40-year-old white women. And that's about it, I think. But, you know, it's silly. No, there's no restrictions on whether I can get other items that are not the immortality items. So I feel like I should try to get, like, bands or something, you know? Just to, have some way to defend myself, because this video is gonna take so long if we don't, you know? Anyways, I remember that there was a large chest over here. Oh, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, we should definitely get bands, because we're going to have the the shower on all the time, and if you didn't know, shower cleanses the band cooldown, so hell yeah, man. This is a duo episode. Hey, duo spotlight. We're getting both bands in the spotlight, and we're getting the safer spaces in the spotlight. Safer spaces in the spotlight, alright? What is this? Alliteration City? Please laugh. I have hiccups. But yes, anyways. We were gonna see a movie today, and we did. But the initial showing... My friend is not a person who does things like as early as possible, like buys tickets as early as possible. And the first showing we were gonna go to was 1 p.m. And we were clothes shopping beforehand at like... I think it was like 12, and we went to buy tickets ahead of time. And the show it wasn't like sold out, but there were no seats next to each other. So we got the next one, which was at 4 p.m. So we had to just waste time at the mall looking at random stores and stuff. Because it was an awkward amount of time to go home. You know? It was silly. And so we ended up just sitting in the food court. And the food court was a fine place, but it was a little weird. Why did that... Wait, does this not proc bands? Why did that not proc bands? Is it a 900%? I guess they must have been on cooldown, right? Oh, I think this procs bands. No? What? Whatever. Let's not worry about it. But yeah, so we were sitting in the food court, and we got some food to eat, but we knew we were gonna have dinner later, so we decided to just, like, have, like, a small snack and drink some water, and, you know, then we'd get over. And while we were sitting there, this guy who was, like, I could not place him below 52, man. He was not young. And not, like, old in a bad way, but, eh. he was not no spring chicken. And he, God, okay, how the fuck do you get up there? And he just decided to sit right next to me, across from my friend, and start scratching lottery tickets. Now, this would be fine if the place was packed and this was the only open seat, but... Not only was this not the only open seat, we were on a long table that had space for probably, I think it was like 10 people. There were like 5 rows of seats. And he decided to sit in the only seat that was directly next to someone. And he actually, I lied, he did not sit. He stood next to me and moved the chairs next to me and just started scratching a lottery ticket. So... that was really uncomfortable. And it was just weird. It was just icky. So, that was silly. And the whole time in the, food court, there was, like, some really icky, fluorescent lighting. So, I started getting this headache. One of those, like, weird dizziness headaches where it doesn't hurt all the time, but it hurts, like, when you look in a specific direction. Like you look up and it's like, ooh, that doesn't feel good, and it causes like dizziness. Yeah, that's how I feel, you know? That's how I was feeling during that. And also, I was limping the whole time while we were walking around the store, because I have a foot injury that is too gross to talk about. But yeah, after that we went to go to lunch at Buffalo Wild Wings because I like it, okay? I'm tired of hearing that people don't like it. It's tasty. It's very good, and I like it. And I specifically like their Asian Zing sauce, okay? Their Asian Zing flavor. And they didn't have it. And in fact, they didn't have, like, half of the sauces at all. So I had to get one of, like, the really lame mild sauces. And cry. But I did tip the waiter a lot because he was cute and also very nice to me. He was very cool. His name was Justin, and he was very nice. So, you know, that was awkward. And my friend clearly did not want to eat there because, I don't know, it just wasn't to their taste. And so I had that awkward experience of, oh, I'm the only one who actually wants to be here, you know? And I felt bad, but I survived miraculously. And yeah, and then we went to, that's our first safer spaces of many, thank God. We went to the movie theater and we get our stuff. We get our tickets, our set, and we get, the way it works at this movie theater, I don't know if this is how it works everywhere, is you go to like a screen that, kind of like McDonald's, where you go to a screen and order from the screen, and then after you order, you just wait for someone to call your order number up and bring your food. Yeah, we got it, and they called the wrong number for our food. So we were just standing there for a really awkward amount of time. And it felt really weird. It felt really weird the whole time. We were just standing there, especially because I was standing on my foot, which was not feeling good. So, yeah, it was not a good time. But yeah, we go into the movie and we are seeing Inside Out 2, which is a pretty good movie. I think the movie was fine. I don't think it was personally as good as the first one, but the humor was better in this one. I don't like, what's it called, like, awkward humor, you know? Where it's just like, oh, this is, you wouldn't want this to happen to you, right? It's like, that's not funny, I just feel bad now, you know? I just feel icky. I just feel grody. So, I don't like that, but luckily there wasn't too much of that in the thing. So I was fine. But the problem with the movie was, in the theater, it was packed. Again, we were just early into buying tickets. It was packed, and it was also dirty. Like, the theater was not clean. So both me and my friend were, like, super uncomfortable the whole time. And I did not have a good time. It was not a good time. And, like, I liked the movie, but it was icky. I was bloated from food. Hello. I was bloated from food, so, you know, that was not good either. I guess we'll just, I guess, like, this makes sense, right? That makes sense to me. Let's get Soul down. And we need a gesture now, which we can get from the Bizarre Between Time. Yeah, it was just overall a real stressful experience, just wasting a bunch of time. It felt very icky. But I made it out alive, I know. My life is hard, okay? My life is very hard. Can you stop? Anyways, I'm done talking about that. I'm over it. You know, we can move on from the gossip. Now, I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I'm pretty sure that in order to be truly immortal, we would need enough fuel cells and gestures and... yeah, fuel cells and gestures to basically have it refresh every tick. I think that's how it would work. Therefore, no damage would get through. So, I don't know how many we're going to need for that. I doubt that's something they'll have on the wiki, so I'm not going to bother looking. But, hey, I mean, all we have to do is... I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to use any more than I am, you know? I'm not going to use any of that stuff. Get some more gestures, and now we really need to lean into getting more of those and get used to hearing that noise, because I'm sure gonna have to, man. I'm sure going to have to really start remembering it, because it's gonna be ringing. I'm not gonna be able to sleep because this is gonna be going off every 4 milliseconds. Oh boy. If 4 milliseconds, yeah, 4 whatever below milliseconds is. I am smart and know things all the time. Now, I don't know if the calculated recharge time there at 0.4 seconds takes into account this thing, the blast shower. But if it does, that's really good, because 0.4 seconds already is real quick, but it's not the tick rate, unfortunately. It's not the... I don't know what the tick rate of this game is, or if it's dependent on my hardware. If it is, then it's probably pretty high. Hate to brag, but I got a good computer, okay? It's actually not that good when it comes to most people's computers. Mine's pretty good though. For a pre-made, it's pretty good. I am way too scared to touch my own computer in the event that I actually do get it, you know? Or in the event I actually do make one, because I will make another one eventually, but I have no desire to make it myself. I wanted to get some attack speed. Okay. That was kind of embarrassing for them, no? Okay, it's not 0.4 seconds, by the way. That's just incorrect. That recharge speed was... Yeah, no, that's not 0.4 seconds, so... We're just gonna have to keep getting more, baby. More baby. I did get an attack speed there instead of a tougher times on purpose, just so we can deal with these smaller enemies a little bit quicker without having to proc our left click, you know? Or proc the bands, you know? In other news, we get to talk... I need to talk about it. Someone needs to start an intervention soon, alright? Because the dice, they've gotten out of hand, man. They've gotten out of hand. Oh, it's not good. I bought... Since the last video, those dice that I ordered have arrived, and they're very good. They're a lot lighter than I expected, which is nice, and they're a little bit less quality than I thought they were, but that's just because the pictures they had on the online were, like, super high quality, but they're definitely still worth the amount they are, because they're, again, incredibly lightweight, and that's good for dice. Those came in. I bought one pair from a place a ways away from my home, which was funny. I walked really far, or sorry, drove really far to get to it, which is just silly to me personally. Just going so far to get dice, even though there are definitely stores closer to me that sell it. And then today at the mall, I bought some. I bought them with money. And they're cute. They're weird. I did not know that this was an option for types of dice. All of my dice are metal, plastic, or resin, which were what I assumed were the three options, but apparently there's at least a fourth. Well, there's a fifth. There's liquid core, but liquid core is incredibly expensive. Rightfully so, because that's just cool that someone even thought to do that when it comes to, you know, a dice. But anyways, see, exactly, the addiction's out of hand. I'm fangirling over it already. But anyways, there's apparently a fourth option, which is silicone. So the dice is squishy and like bouncy. And I don't know how to feel about that, but I feel like that makes it more random somehow. You know? I feel like that somehow makes it less predictable. I don't know how to describe it. I really don't. I couldn't tell you. Anyways, next level. We need way more fuel cells. I really need to stop getting other items, other green items, and just really lean into the fuel cell thing. God, wow. Hey. This might come as a shock to some of you, but four fire bands? Bit nuts, actually. Like, look at that. We have this health with one. We would have done more if he didn't stand up. Can you do your sit-down attack already? Can you do the suck now, please? Thank you. God damn it, he keeps ducking out of the fire bands. I wish he'd stop doing that. Yeah, okay, well, he's out-damaging us. There's no point in doing this. There we go. Okay, let me get another fuel cell. And we just need more. We just need more, man. Okay, all I'm here for is some more gestures of the drowned. Yeah. Yeah, I love gestures. Whoa. Roll Tide. Oh yes, I should say. I mentioned this in a previous video, but you know how I do those fucking southern accents all the time just because it's funny to me personally and only me. I think I'm the only person who likes it. It's how it is, I suppose. But anyways, you know how I do that? I'm turning that into a fucking TTRPG campaign because I just want one day out of a week where I have the excuse to, you know, just say stupid shit in a funny accent and, you know, just vibe out. God, void larva is a terrifying concept to me personally. That's spooky. I don't like that even a little bit. Not one bit, I say. But yeah, I don't know why I stopped talking. I'm making a TTRPG campaign with my own TTRPG Luminaries rule set, which we need to edit because one of the classes is ridiculously busted. But look, there's not a whole lot of playtesting going on, so we're trying our hardest, our diddly darndest. But it's the best we can do, you know? But yeah, we're using that. It's gonna be exciting. If you're looking for something to do over the summer, and you're interested in joining, maybe join the Discord. Or just join the Discord regardless, because the Discord's cool. Lots of cool people there, including me. I'm the coolest person. I'm at least top 3, I'd think. I'd hope. I don't know what to get here. I'm already pretty close to Immortal, by the way, but I should not like, test it, you know? Because God knows something's gonna happen while I'm waiting. And I don't want to be there when it does. But I can be a little confident like that, you know? I can be a little bit ballsy. Because, look, I've been good. I deserve a little bit of danger in my life. I'm gonna get another Soldier Syringe because I'm really not liking my left-click damage, though I really just shouldn't even bother at this point. I really shouldn't bother because I feel like all of our damage is coming from bans anyways, so... you know, I'd like it. I'd like to keep it that way. I guess Polyloot is just what we're doing. I'm happy with it. I'm accepting Polyloot. It's not like it's gonna be the difference maker in our damage, you know? It really isn't. Because Polyloot's value, I think, it is a very strong item, but most of its value comes from proccing other items, you know? Because it is a bunch of procs and is... I don't think it's a 1 proc coefficient, but it's high enough, you know? So... I'd like to, you know, have it just for our left-click damage, if nothing else. Alright, you big baloney, you big bamboni. Watch where you going, you big bamboni. Damn, he's a lot stronger than I thought he was. You know, that's a shame about this build. I really want more lysate cells so I can proc bans as fast as I'm proccing, as fast as my cooldown comes back up, or as fast as I'm refreshing the band cooldown. But unfortunately, I cannot have both. Remember, I can take no healing items, so the fact that we just took damage is a fair bit concerning, because we're just gonna have to sort of wait for that all to go away, but that's alright. Let's get another Soulbound Catalyst, because we clearly don't have enough of, you know, don't have enough procs of this thing. If I were allowing myself to use the, you know, if I were allowing myself to use the, what's it called? Like, full Bazaar Between Time, that with mods, this would be going by a lot faster, but I don't want to do that because it feels like more cheating than anything else, you know? It's also, it just accelerates how fast you get the video done, and That's too easy. That's too easy. I need to make my life harder, okay? That's how it should be. Make your life harder. Remember, kids. I thought that was a boss item. I was excited. Okay, I'll take another fuel cell. We need more fuel cells. I really should have leaned into fuel cells a bit more. I really should have bought into fuel cells when they dropped them, you know. Bought some stock in fuel cell. But I didn't. I'm really missed out. More mouse bites! I'm glad that meme's coming back. I've seen it a couple times on my feed. It's nice. Nice to see that people are appreciating a real good meme. God, this is getting really loud. I'm getting splashed. Splishty splashed. It's a good time. We out here vibing. God, it's so annoying. I knew this was going to be an annoying run, but I didn't know it was going to be, like, I knew it was going to be this bad, but I don't think I was ready to accept, like, how bad that actually meant. If we get in the rare chance we get another legendary, I'm getting an alien head so we can use my ballista more often. It's just such a good item, or ability. Even if it's only 25% more often, that'll have to be good enough. That'll have to be good enough. More mouse bites. More fuel cells. That's what we need. That's what we need out here, okay? I don't know how close I am to being fully immortal. Not quite. I am still taking damage. We really need a lot of fuel cells and gestures to really be immortal. Be truly and utterly immortal. I knew this was gonna happen, but I'm hitting that just heavy bit of tired, you know? That fatigue is coming through, and I'm not surprised. I ate a lot of food today, and it was good food, but still, I ate a lot of food today, and I'm very eepy and very overwhelmed, but I needed to get a video out, and I hope this one does halfway decent. If it literally does like half as good as normal videos do, I'll be happy, because that means I can take at least one day break and then get back into it. I'm probably gonna go back to variety soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't know what I want to play, but I want to play something. I'm thinking of playing Dead Cells again for an episode. I don't know if I'll ever go back to Hollow Knight. I don't know. I didn't love the game, or at least the parts that I played of it. It's, you know, a little bit mundane, and it wasn't getting a lot of attention, so, you know. God, it's really hard to keep a straight face and with this white noise happening right now. Splash, 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 splash. Yeah, that's the noise of all time. It's the best noise. This is the most fun you can have in a video game. Whenever I kill something, it's really nice, because you can see I just explode into procs for the blast shower, but I can't seem to keep that up, you know? I can't seem to. For some reason, I'm still taking a lot of damage, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm not a fan, okay? Yeah, I definitely need more green items. Every time I pick up one fuel cell, it, like, doubles in speed. It's probably not exactly double. In fact, it's almost certainly less than double, but getting the extra safer places isn't really making a difference, but getting one fuel cell is just, it's so fast. God, but we are not getting green items for some reason. Just none to be seen, none to be green. I wonder if I eventually get it to go fast enough, if it'll stop making this noise. Because I think that I'd like that. I think that I'd like that a lot. Okay, there's 2 more items over there that I would like both of. Got three fire bands. It's just ridiculous. Oh god, you're not gonna die, huh? Okay. It's fine. There we go. Took us a second, but it was good. Yep, it's definitely faster now. We need more green items, we really do. I don't know if there's any way to really commit to that, but the fact that I'm basically able to block like 80% of damage is really nice. I'm living. I really need to get more ice bands, because that's where a lot of the damage is coming from, but I also need more fuel cells, you know? It's a tricky double-edged sword. I need more ice bands and more fuel cells, because the fire bands are nice, but they're inconsistent, you know? So... ah, great, of course. Of course. Not a single green item inside. Do I loop? I don't think I have the energy to loop. I want to, but I need to get this video out today, and I'm exhausted, so I'd like to go to bed sometime this week. With no music, this is even worse. You're lucky I put jump cuts in these parts, because this is what I have. This is what, here, I'll leave some fucking room tone for you guys. Just to hear how awful. This is what I'm hearing this whole time. I forgot that I was gonna end that, and now there's just gonna be a jump cut arbitrarily in the middle of that, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's what I have to deal with. That's what I'm sitting here listening to. No music. No lights. No music. Just Tiger. I killed everyone. Rawr. I really need more ice bands. They walked out of those fire bands immediately. Or an alien head? Like, God. Kind of shit. God, ugh! They're not taking any damage, man. I really need them to be taking more. The reason I say I want to get back into variety content, though, when it comes to this channel is, one, I enjoyed it, but two, I am so much, like, more upbeat when I'm playing Subnautica Below Zero for my members right now. And GTA 2, but, like, GTA is a... it's a very... there's a lot of talking in that game, so I don't get to talk a lot, because I don't want people to miss what they're saying, what the characters are saying, so, you know. But, I'm doing GTA and Subnautica Below Zero on my... for the members. If you want to become a member, you can get access to literally all of those episodes, and all episodes as long as you're a member. And... so, you know, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying playing those. I don't... I might. I don't know if have the energy. I don't have the energy to wait for another video on top of this one to export. But I do have the energy to just chill. I thought I killed you, sir. But anyways, I do have the energy to get this video out, at least. And the energy is all coming from, guilt for not getting one out yesterday. I could have gotten one yesterday, but I did do this funny thing where I slept from 3 p.m. to, like 8 p.m. It was not pretty. I'm not proud of it. It was pretty. I'm always pretty. I'm beautiful. I want to go over here and get all the gestures. It's a shame there's no, pillars over there. I want to hear the difference. It's so cool to hear how fast it goes after you pick up like one fuel cell or one gesture. I can't get on top of this. It's so loud though. It's still... maybe it'll get fast enough where it will no longer be separate beats of sound. It'll just be one continuous noise. Maybe if we get lucky enough, you know. Oh, there's at least one more. I was kind of hope. Oh, there's two. Would you look at that? I was kind of hoping for more than that, though. No! Lame. Lame, lame, lame. Only one. Why even live? Fine. Alright, time to do the super exciting task that is finishing pillars. Yippee, oh boy, here we go. Wahoo, I love doing pillars. It is my favorite. It is the most fun you can have in an app. I'm gonna keep making that joke until somebody recognizes where it's from. I suppose these are the ultimate test, right? I suppose these are... yeah, if we can block all of this, hell yeah, we've made it, gang. We don't even have to worry. It's not even dealing damage to me. And it deals damage every tick, I think. I don't know how correct that is, but it sounds correct in my brain, so therefore it's correct in the real world. That's how logic works, gang. Oh my god, there's so many fire tornadoes. So many. I should have really gotten like 2 ATGs so I could just proc it. Proc bans a whole lot more often, you know? But instead, I'm boring, so I just grabbed the bans. Whatever. That's kind of a sick photo. I look like a waterbender, dude. I've got the I have water powers. I'm propelling myself upward with this sphere. Sphere of water. I like this habit I've gotten of taking the thumbnail photo in the game. I think it's kind of funny in the video. I think it's kind of funny doing it. I don't know. It's kind of silly. Alright, Mithrix. Let's see if you can even touch me. Probably. He probably can. I shouldn't. I shouldn't say that. But I don't know. A lot of his hits are, like, really fast, so... Oh, wait. The question is, are we going to be able to kill him with all of these safer spaces? I didn't think about that. Well, it'll probably be fine. It'll be fine. Let's not worry about it at all. Do you even do damage to me, sir? How did you miss, huh, bud? God, our damage is kind of pathetic. We really should have leaned into ice bands over fire bands. I know fire bands do more damage, but not that much, you know? Like, fire bands rely on them staying in the circle, you know? You are nothing. Fall. Oh my god, that hit me. Okay. I don't know how. Maybe that bypasses blocks, because I definitely had a shield up there. I would have, at least. Maybe it hits multiple times. I don't know. It certainly hurt, though. You're pathetic. You're nothing. Wow, how did I miss that? That's crazy. Yikes. Yikes on bikes. Oh my god, die already. The slowest bite of all time. There we go. There's one down at least. And we can basically insta-kill these guys, which is nice. But never mind. We really needed to lean into damage a bit more. It's on me, I think. Like, yeah, I'm immortal, but I'm not able to do damage. There's no damage to be seen. Alright, bucko. I'm back. And you're gonna get got, respectfully. That's how it's gonna happen. You're gonna get got. It's not going very fast, but accept it. You're getting got. Ah, damn it. I'm a goober, I missed. I am Stan, and I was wrong. I am Stan. This is a Stan Wrong song. It's me over here. Ooh, almost. God, if only I could always do this. I wish I had that earlier, but that's fine. You are weak. You are nothing, good sir. Okay, never mind. He hit me. Still don't know what's causing that. What's causing him to get damage off, but let's not worry about it. Alright, that's not our problem. God, this is taking forever. I really should have leaned into damage a bit more. That's okay. We'll just wait for him to do his pinwheel attack, and then we'll use the bands. And the bands will really be what pulls out the damage, I think. Yep. There we go. And now we just keep holding left click. Exciting gameplay. Engaging boss fight. Oh my god. Wow. Almost. You almost got me. I feel bad, honestly, I do. That's a joke. I'm lying. Okay, let's hope that he's not immortal because of the safer spaces. Yeah. Never mind, they don't seem to be activating for him at all. I'm not gonna argue that there might be a failsafe in there for that or something like that. I don't know. There might be. My damage is so bad without the bands. I miss my bands. Oh, hey, look. What's this quarter pounder with cheese doing in my pocket? I love you, bands. I would never fail you, bands. I just need to wait for another another cooldown. Finally. Took us long enough. I don't know if I want to do the Voidling after that, man. That took fucking forever. That took so long. The audio cut out there for a second because I was all tabbing back to OBS because it was off my screen. We're already an hour into this video. I don't want to do that. Yeah, screw it. It's my video. We're ending at the escape ship, okay? Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag. Look at this dude. He don't even care. He's just looking up. He's accepted his fate. Up. He didn't quite accept his fate. He wasn't ready to go. He did not accept the cosmos. A shame. Really. It truly is a shame. Just such a sad story. To see a man reject God like that. Personally, I love God. I'm a huge fan of his work. And I don't hate him. At all. Okay, Jesus, that took so long, but whatever, we're out, we made it out, we're alive, yippee, hurrah, huzzah, hooray. I'm tired, man, I'm eepy, I don't want, I'm super sleepy. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing, it would help me out a ton. Thank you to our members for supporting the channel like that. If you do support the channel like they did, you can earn access to a couple or two exclusive members-only variety series, as long as a lot of Risk of Rain 2 and a couple Dead by Daylight videos that are exclusive to members. And you can also get early access to some videos, depending on how I'm feeling. And also, you can get a higher priority for things like challenges and server changes or video suggestions and things like that. Other than that, though, I will see you later. Bye bye.